Welcome back to the channel. Today, I am here with a list of 30 cities that take the cake in terms of man-made marvels of art and architecture, natural wonders of water views and mountain vistas, and the all presence of history and culture. 1. Innsbruck, Austria. Innsbruck, known as the capital of the Alps, is one of the best locations to visit since it captures the essence of Austria in a modern yet historic city. Innsbruck, which is surrounded by the stunning Nordkette mountain range that soars above the city, is the only place where you can go skiing, tour a magnificent palace, window shop, and relish a strudel all in the same day. 2. Florence, Italy. Tuscany's capital, Florence, is an essential stop on any trip to Italy because of historically its renowned cuisine, museums, artwork, and picturesque surroundings. Florence is renowned for being rich and the cradle of the Renaissance. With enchanting frescoes, gas lanterns, dark chapels, and marble basilicas, it seems as though little has changed as you stroll through the narrow cobblestone lanes. 3. Kotor, Montenegro. With fewer than 13,000 residents, Kotor is a well-preserved former Venetian city in Montenegro. The historic city is defended and enclosed by formidable stone walls, and once beyond the city walls, travelers are greeted by a maze of marbled streets, archaic lamps, stone houses, and serene piazzas. The town itself is situated at the foot of a stunning Adriatic Bay, with the Dalmatian Mountains rising high above blue waters. 4. Zermatt, Switzerland. The tiny village of Zermatt in Switzerland is home to the iconic Matterhorn mountain peak that rises up over the town. Images of this peak have been used in commercials for years, but seeing the picturesque peak in person will definitely take your breath away. 5. Amsterdam, Netherlands. The city of Amsterdam requires no introduction. Due to its extensive network of canals, it is referred to as the Venice of the North, and its historic red brick architecture gives it a postcard-perfect appearance. 6. Edinburgh, Scotland. Being one of the most beautiful cities in all of Europe and being a city with a deep, dark history, it's difficult to deny Edinburgh's pull. The contrast between the chaotic collection of medieval structures in the Old Town and the evenly spaced Georgian structures in New Town is fascinating. 7. Venice, Italy. Whether you like or dislike Venice, there is no doubting its popularity. It is the most stunning historic city on Earth, yet it's also overrun with tourists. The sinking city is made up of 118 islands linked together by bridges. The area's historic buildings will make you feel as though you've traveled back in time 5 centuries. 8. Stockholm, Sweden. There is no doubting Stockholm's allure on a lovely summer day. The city known as Beauty on Water, under the midnight sun, has many cafes and bars that are crowded with customers partaking in the fika cafe culture. The distinctions between the modern, the old, the nature, and the city are muddled in Stockholm. 9. Istanbul, Turkey. The most well-known city in Turkey is also one of the most spectacular. The Bosphorus Channel divides Istanbul between Europe and Asia. The numerous civilizations that have dominated this area left their cultural imprints on the city's old city. It has historically acted as a crossroads between the two continents and hence offers a wonderful quantity of history, architecture, and culture. 10. Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto is without a doubt one of the most beautiful places in the world. From 794 to 1868, Kyoto served as Japan's capital, and the history of the region is evident all across the city. With the exception of World War II, this city has been frequently damaged throughout times of war, but it continues to be among the most stunning places on Earth. 11. Ubud, Bali. In the highlands of Bali, Indonesia, the town of Ubud is renowned as a hub for traditional arts and dance. One of Bali's most well-known vistas is the jungle and terraced rice fields of the Ubud district, which are lined with Hindu temples and shrines. 12. Beirut, Lebanon. With upscale beach clubs and rooftop bars, palm-lined promenades, and discreet courtyards bursting with bougainvillea, Beirut's seaside glamour rivals that of any European Riviera. In this city, modern skyscrapers contrast with centuries-old souks and mosques, giving the city a unique ageless beauty. 13. Busan, South Korea. Busan, a significant port city in South Korea, is noted for its beaches, mountains, and temples. The bustling Hyundai Beach is home to the Sea Life Aquarium and a folk square with classic pastimes like tug-of-war while Guangali Beach is home to a number of bars and offers views of the Diamond Bridge. 14. Quito, Ecuador. The capital of Ecuador, Quito, is located at a height of 2,850 meters in the Andean foothills. It was built on the ruins of an ancient Incan city and is renowned for its colonial heart, which is full of churches from the 16th and 17th centuries and other structures fusing European, Moorish, and native architectural styles. 15. Cusco, Peru. Due to its distinctive blend of touristy and authentic elements, Cusco is one of South America's most exciting cities. Colonial structures clash with ancient Incan architecture in the largest inhabited city in the Americas. Many of the colonial structures are built on the foundations of the former Incan Empire. 16. Cartagena, Colombia. This lively city from the 16th century is well preserved and is situated on the Caribbean coast. The historic colonial buildings and cobblestone streets make up the Old Town of Cartagena. It's a UNESCO-listed town with lots of interesting places to explore. 17. Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. The beautiful old town of Old San Juan, also known as San Juan Antiguo, is one of the most visited locations in all of Puerto Rico. Old San Juan, Puerto Rico's oldest settlement, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 18. Cape Town, South Africa. South Africa's oldest city is Cape Town, also known as the Mother City. On a peninsula beneath the massive Table Mountain, on South Africa's southwest coast, is the port city of Cape Town. Cape Town will charm you with activities like scaling the famous Table Mountain and sipping delicious pinotage while looking out over the tip of Africa. 19. Chefchaouen, Morocco. Chefchaouen is a city in northwest Morocco that is nestled in the stunning Rif Mountains. The small city of Chaouen, as the locals refer to it, is well known for its gorgeous blue streets. In addition to that, Chefchaouen is a well-liked tourist attraction due to the abundance of hashish farmed there. 20. Swakopmund, Namibia. One of the top places to visit in Namibia is Swakopmund. Along the Skeleton Coast, it is a trendy German community. Despite the city's seeming bustle of locals and visitors, the peaceful coastal charm is still present. There are numerous old-fashioned German residences in the community, along with trendy coffee shops, a craft brewery, and a number of hotels. 21. Stone Town, Zanzibar. The capital of Zanzibar is Zanzibar City, and its bustling center is Stone Town. Most tourists to Zanzibar, Africa, whether arriving by plane or ferry, will pass through Stone Town. This place offers a wealth of spices as well as a fascinating culture and history. 22. Essaouira, Morocco. Essaouira is located on a rocky outcrop, and its Medina looks as though it might be pushed back by the sea at any minute. But despite generations of waves, it still stands resolute. The city is renowned as the wind capital of Africa, and for the large number of kite surfers that can frequently be seen off the coast. With diverse historical influences from African, Arab, Spanish, French, Roman, and Berber, it is uniquely its own. 23. Banff, Canada. One of the most stunning places on Earth to visit is Banff National Park. Just envision a picturesque Canadian little hamlet, massive mountains, and crystal-clear lakes. It is, in fact, the ideal location to spend the summer, fall, winter, and spring. 24. Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston's appeal is derived from the historic downtown areas located between the Ashley and Cooper Rivers. Fortunately, the city was spared significant damage during the American Civil War, so unlike other towns, the structures here are genuine historical treasures. 25. New York, New York. With its impressive architectural achievements, bridges, and Central Park, there is no skyline more recognizable than New York. The Brooklyn Bridge, Empire State Building, Flatiron Building, Grand Central Station, One World Trade Center, New York Public Library, Chrysler Building, and Statue of Liberty can hardly be seen without inspiring awe. 26. Vancouver, British Columbia. Vancouver is one of the world's most idyllic and secure cities. The city is encircled by snow-capped mountains, tropical forests, islands, wild waterfalls, and a large number of bays. 27. Asheville, North Carolina. Beautiful Asheville is well known throughout the nation for its charismatic charm, breweries, stately homes, waterfalls, and the majestic Appalachian Mountains. It's artistic and teeming with wildlife, big enough to give you the impression that you're in a city, but small enough to avoid being frenzied. 28. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona cannot be discussed without bringing up Antoni Gaudí, the Catalan architect who left his stamp on the city in numerous ways, including with his unfinished masterwork, La Sagrada Familia. But it's not just about the vibrant mosaics. Sunny Barcelona pretty much has it all, from the mountains to the beach, the old to the new. 29. Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne is one of Australia's most exciting cities to visit. The vibrant city offers a thriving nightlife, delicious cuisine, several events, and outdoor activities. It is difficult to dislike the city that draws visitors from all over the world. 30. Queenstown, New Zealand. The South Island of New Zealand is home to the magnificent city of Queenstown. The Southern Alps encircle the town, which is situated on Lake Wakatipu and offers unobstructed views of the Remarkables, the mountain range around the lake. Several different types of tourists can be seen in Queenstown, which is known as the adventure capital of the Southern Hemisphere, obtaining an adrenaline rush. That's all for this video.